Hi guys, this is Miss Maria, and I'm going to be describing what is in our last week unit. It's titled, the unit is Where the Wild Things Are, and it's about, all the stuff is about the book that was written by Maurice Sendak, and it's a wonderful book. I really, really love it. It's perfect for kind of a book to read when you're camping out in the backyard or doing some s'mores or something fun. You know, it's a great imagination book. I really love this book. So we're going to go ahead and let me describe to you what is in our packet. So we're going to start with this. It's printed up on cardstock, and so this packet will probably involve you parents doing a lot of the cutting. I'm sorry, I just didn't have that much time because I was working on some other stuff for you guys. So, but I did cut a bunch of stuff, but I hope that you don't mind this part. Anyway, this is printed up on cardstock, and it's to do patterns. So you're cutting this out, and the kids, you know, have them try to make 1, 2 patterns, 1, 2, 3 patterns, you know, like 1 of this, 2 of this, and 3 of this. Then again, 1 of this, to, you know, to teach them patterns. So this is really good for that. We have a beginning sounds sheet, which talks about the first name of our friends. This is Max. So you find the M. And so these have labeled names on them. I don't know them by heart right now, but they're in this packet in the memory card game that's in here too. Here's one of our memory card games that's really popular, the memory cards, and the names of the characters are here, so you can kind of use these as symbol and ask the kids about the beginning sounds. And again, that's our memory cards. This right here, you've seen this before. It's printed on cardstock, so it's strong for you to fold up and make a little cube, like a little dice, and you roll, and it's a graphing. And it's got we had this in the last unit of graphing. This is shadow matching. It's visual discrimination. It kind of tries to help the children see what the shadow, which one matches. So you would cut this up, and you will put the cards there, and they kind of figure out which card, and they place the card on which shadow goes with that. This one is, they would get a pen or pencil or crayon, which one is different, you know, and then they can X or circle which one is different in the line. Might be better if you kind of either cut them or line them up like this so they only see that first line. Some kids get confused and they see all of this and they're like, well, wait a minute, which one is different in all this? So if you kind of cover this so they can just focus on the one line to see which one is different. This is some of the pages we have, our pre-writing page. Have them follow the line. Here you would do the cutting, and then it's kind of like a puzzle, so they would glue it. There's 2 of them, and on these, they would glue it on this paper to make a complete character on these 2 papers. Right here, this is a little, we used to have, we have little packets, and usually I cut them and staple them together. But you can just leave them like this if you want to, or you can cut them and staple them here and have them make little books and talk to them about what each color is. The wild thing is orange. Find the orange and then have them color it. This wild thing is red. Find the red and then they color it. What color are the wild things? You read that one first. This right here teaches them about numbers and number order and stacking. You'd cut this way you would do it. And then you would have them stack them and place them in order by the number. It's supposed to go, and then it makes a puzzle. This is roll and color. So hopefully you guys have one dice, or you can make a little dice with the cube. You can use the same pattern and trace it and make your own little dice and put the numbers on there. And so you would roll it, and then you would count how many, and then you would find the number here, and then you would color the number. Right here, this says dot all the W's orange. That's the, you know, capital W's orange. Dot all the lowercase yellow. So, or you could say the big and the little, big W, little w. But as you say big, say capital, and as you say little, say lowercase. So they can kind of connect what that means. This right here, it actually has a description of what it's supposed to be. I did not have enough cardstock to print these on cardstock because they work better with that. And I only had very few of these, so each one of you guys gets one. If you have a lot more, that would be awesome. If you had at least 10 and you number them 1 to 10. And what they would do is, and it kind of shows you on here, they'd find number 1, number 2, number 3, and they kind of do it this way. And they have to be kind of cut, they're cut separately, so these are separate cards. They would do it that way. Or you can find another way for them to distinguish that this is 8. They can just look at it, and so that's the number 8. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's the 8. Okay, showing them that. Right here, they can cut this themselves, unless you want to do it. You can make it easier for them and kind of, with a ruler or whatever, draw a line for them to cut the line instead of, you know, because it's too little to follow this. But they can kind of cut a straight line down, like straight line like that, for them to follow. And they cut it 2 sizes, and then this is the small, medium, large. And what you can do is you can have this symbolized first. You can take this one, and he's large, and put him up here, and this one, that's medium, put him right there. This one's small, put it there. And so they can see, okay, this is large, this is medium, this is small, and then the rest of the ones, they would follow. Okay, well, this is the same as this, and it's large, so I'll put it in this spot. Oh, well, this one that's right here is the same as this, so I'll put it in this spot. This one right here is what comes next. So this, hopefully, if they can cut it, they cut this straight across, or you can cut this straight across and then have them cut this. And then they will find the pattern, what is next in this pattern, and they will glue it and place it there. And then we have, this is to make Max's crown. So this was a paper plate, and actually if you fold these up, see, they make like a crown. So before you fold them up, they color it, and then you fold them up and it makes a crown, Max's crown. I put an extra one in there. Sorry, this is stamped a little. Sorry about that. Put an extra plate in there just in case the siblings wanted to do a little crown too. So each one of you guys have 2. These right here, these are the monster masks and Max, and they can color it, and then you cut a hole on these 2 for the eyes. They can glue it on here, and they can walk around and use their imagination and pretend like they're the wild things. This right here is a little extra thing. I thought it was kind of cute. We have a little camera die cut, and so this, you've seen this before, is to make a little hat. little that goes around the head. So you would make that and you would put this on the hat, and it's called the, this is the I Spy hat. And here is a little, this is a little game where they can go around and whoever's wearing the I Spy hat has to find whatever's on here. And you could take turns, and this is just a little something so that they can, just to give them a hint of what to do, I Spy, or you can do the I Spy, or so they would wear the I Spy hat and say, oh, I spy something red, and then maybe the siblings, you can look for something red, and then maybe a sibling can wear the hat, and then they'd say, I spy something blue, or green, or brown, I did them, or the shapes, I spy a circle, or a square, or triangle, or anything else, but this is just a cute little game, little I Spy game, and the camera is the I Spy. It's gonna find the I Spy. And so that is what is in our last packet of Where the Wild Things Are. I will get out our digital schedule for the last week, and let's have fun with this, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Thursday at 11 o'clock. Take care. Bye.